Good afternoon, beautiful people. Bit of an interesting one today. We've booked an overnight stay in Tetbury. The hotel is Ormond. Booked this hotel for a couple of reasons. First one is we've never been to Tetbury. It's an area of the Cotswolds we've not been to before. It's somewhere we've not explored, so that will be something a little bit different. The second reason is because the reviews were a little bit mixed on the dog-friendly aspect. So I think overall the reviews are pretty good, but the dog-friendly reviews were not so great. So let's read through some of the reviews, shall we? Making me a little bit apprehensive, honestly. Already not been the best week. I'm so sorry if I feel a little bit overcast. We're just gonna see what we find, basically. And I guess test if the reviews are true and if the reviews should have put us off going, because it's one of those things where there's enough apprehension as it is going away on your own, especially going away on your own with your dog, and all the things that you have to consider and think about and navigate. When you read reviews like this, it just doesn't really help. Most of these reviews had replies on them as well. The hotel knows about them, so have they done anything about them? Has it been rectified? And should these reviews still be the basis on which you decide whether or not to stay? The first one that I'm going to read out is the most relevant to me because it's a single person traveling on their own. It's by Chrissy from the UK, and she said, lovely clean room, great location, but I don't think I would book again. Interesting. So great location, lovely bar downstairs. The room was very spacious and clean. That's always good to hear. But then she said, all felt a bit hectic. Staff were clearly new. Checking in, and I got told I didn't have breakfast and if I would like to add it. I insisted I had paid for it and showed my booking. Then it was changed. No apology. Traveling single person with a dog. Went down for breakfast. Got told to sit in the bar as that's where the dogs can go, but no advice on how to use the help yourself breakfast with a dog. Something so common. This is so common. It's like the bit that dogs are allowed to go in is not the bit where the breakfast is served, which makes sense. But if you're on your own with your dog, what are you supposed to do? Ended up just putting him back in the room. That's a bit scary because I'm not going to leave Kiwi in the room unsupervised. Didn't feel like the breakfast was worth adding on. No good welcome from staff. Ended up with a piece of toast and cereal. Decided to find a coffee shop elsewhere. That's probably what we're going to end up doing, to be honest, but if it's still the same. And that one did have a reply on it, so we'll see if they've rectified that when I go as a single traveller. So this one, Liz, location and rooms great, service, quality of food disappointing. Oh dear. Okay, but the comment she made about the dog is they paid extra for our small dog to accompany us, but nothing was provided. No bed or water bowl, so I'm not sure what the extra charge was for. So usually the charge is obviously for cleaning in case anything happens, and obviously you have to do added cleaning if you've brought a dog. So I think it's fair, or a reasonable extra charge with nothing extra included is fair. It just depends on how much that charge is. I think some of these are saying that it was £25. I don't know what the charge was because when I booked this, so you did have to email to book, and when I booked they just gave me the rate, which was £189 for a superior room for one night, and they said including dog guest. So I guess that means the charge has already been added. I hope that's what it means. If it doesn't mean that, I will be a little bit upset that I wasn't told in advance what the charge is. I haven't been told what is or isn't included, what is and isn't provided for dogs. So I didn't really know what to bring. I've just had to bring everything, and I do know that is going to be a bit tricky because there's no parking at the place. Carrying everything on my own and having Kiwi is probably going to be a bit tricky. Might have to do a couple of trips back and forth. Yeah, it is what it is. I was telling a friend earlier today that you know how people do like rejection therapy? I think I need to do inconvenience therapy because my brain is so allergic to inconvenience, like especially inconvenience and faff like this where you have to carry loads of things and then still do loads of things. Like I'm gonna have to check in and probably, I don't know, sign form, put down a pre-authorization and that kind of thing with Kiwi and all my things, and my brain gets so overwhelmed with that kind of thing. Yeah, especially because I don't know how close to the venue I'm going to be able to park the car. So that's going to be a bit tricky. We'll see how that pans out, shall we? And that was one of the reviews actually, it was like there's no parking at the place, which was really inconvenient for bringing loads of stuff. Yeah, so there were a couple here saying like the additional charge made for our dog was too high given the overall cost of the room. Okay, interesting. Unaware of the dog fee despite ringing beforehand. So this is what I'm slightly concerned about. And the slightly chaotic vibe that who was saying about that, slightly chaotic. All felt a bit hectic from Chrissy. Yeah, I feel that kind of already because I got chased for payment, and then when I made the payment, they said today, like they said they'd sent all the confirmation stuff, they hadn't. Had to chase that, and then they chased me again for payment. When I like provided all the proof that I had paid, there was no apology or anything. They were just like, thanks for reconfirming. Like, that's all they said. And I was like, I was panicking, being like, you haven't been able to locate the payment. You know, you should have received it by now. And I was being very polite. I think because they'd come back and said explicitly, no, we haven't received payment, and it was very formal and official. Yeah, they could have been like, apologies, our mistake, we found it now. Instead, they were like, oh yeah, thanks for reconfirming. No, it wasn't a reconfirming. You said you hadn't found the payment. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of apprehension. It's this kind of thing that already sets the tone, you know, like the communication that you have and reading the reviews. I feel like it already makes me feel on edge going to a place. It should give me some hope, the fact that they have replied and responded. I hope they've then taken the feedback on board and addressed the user experience there. We'll only be able to find out when we get there. So it's only about 53 minutes away. I'll show you what I can. I'm not like hyper reviewing the hotel. I'm just like trying to show you what it's like going and traveling these places on your own, even when you are apprehensive about it, that there's value and benefit in going anyway. There's always benefit in going anyway and trying, I think. I don't really feel that way today. Like, I don't feel 100% convicted. I don't feel, is that a thing? I don't feel convicted in the fact. Can you say it like that? I don't even know. Anyway, I don't feel 100% conviction on that today because I feel so tired, a little bit overcast. I think I'm approaching a bit of burnout, to be honest. Being completely open, I've been really doubting myself and the channel this past week, and how I can grow it at the rate that I want to grow it, and for it to reach the people that I want it to reach in the way that I want it to reach it. Having an existential crisis on the channel. So yeah, it would massively help me if you could let me know if any of my content has reached you in any way, shape or form, if it has a positive impact or otherwise on you. If you could give me some kind of feedback, I would be so grateful. I think when you're a small creator and you're trying to start something, it feels like you're just always putting stuff out into the void, and it's so difficult to make decisions and know which direction to take things in when you don't have any feedback or data on which to do that. So yeah, I would just really appreciate like a like or a comment. A like if you enjoy the videos, a comment if, you know, any of the content resonates, or if you'd like to see more of something. I'm just so open to feedback, and definitely open to encouragement if it is something that you enjoy and you would miss if it wasn't a thing. I think everybody when they're starting something needs that feedback, and you don't know how much it would mean. It would mean the world to me. Yeah, I'll stop rambling now. Let's hit the road and we'll see you when we get there. This is going to be interesting. I have no idea what we're going to find, and my expectations are low. There's something to be said for that. We've arrived. It is raining. We've parked, I think, just around the corner in the short stay car park. It was £3.80, 3 hours, but then free overnight. So I think if I pay for another 3 hours in the morning, I think it should be fine. Yeah, I hope we don't get in trouble for staying 3 hours this side overnight and then 3 hours in the morning, but I'll ask at the hotel. So I'm going to try and unpack the car in Awana and take Kiwi with me, so I might not be able to film our entry into the hotel, like the welcome and stuff, because my hands will be full. But I'll show you what I can, or maybe I'll just bring Kiwi and I first with maybe one bag or something, and then we'll come back for the others. Okay, so yeah, let's go find the hotel. Good, how are you? Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. No, so we're staying. Where's to check in?
Check in inside that one.
Oh, that's grand. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Hello, you alright? Yeah, very good. Yeah, in the short stay. Okay, we got a bowl and a little bed. Might be a bit small for you, eh, Kiwi? But there's plenty of places to be, plenty of space. This is quite nice. Wow, it is really raining and it's all ground floor, so there's no climbing any steps, and Kiwi can immediately go outside. So those are our first impressions. We're a little bit sodden. Look at the state of us, and look at the state of the camera, more like. gonna have to dry it off. Right, so I'm gonna go and fetch the case now. So I've dropped Kiwi's things in my laptop bag, and it's just, with all this rain, like, can it just stop raining for like 5 seconds? Gonna go get the case and get the rest of my luggage, and then I'll show you around the room properly, okay? Perfect. Okay, we'll have to clean that later. Alright, so this is the room. I've got no idea if this is the room that I booked or not. I think I booked a superior room, and I don't know if this is a superior room. It seems quite a bit bigger, to be honest, but it is really convenient because it's it's next to a building site right now, but they can't really help that. Hopefully they're just improving things. But yeah, it's on the ground floor, so you just walk into the hotel. So it's going to be really easy to let Kiwi out to the toilet, which is good. Although, yeah, finding somewhere safe for her to go out there might be tricky. But yeah, nice bed. They provided a little bed for Kiwi, and it might be a bit small for her, but at least they provided something, and a little bowl as well. I did bring her bowls, and if I were her, I would always want my own things. So I have filled that with water for her. So yeah, it's a nice spacious room, lots of room to wander around. There's a little cupboard. I don't know what's in here actually. Oh, just a fan and some coat hangers and a hairdryer up there. And this wonky lampshade. It's like, ooh, it's wonky. I like it wonky. I'll leave it like that. A nice big mirror. Look at the state of me after the rain. A coffee station. It's a little desk. Somewhere to put the case. And the bathroom is in here. And again, nice big shower. It's a little dated, but it's perfectly functional and lovely for one night. Now, I do want to explore Tetbury a little bit because I've never been here before. We have never been here before, and it looks lovely. It looks like there's loads of the architecture looks beautiful for one, and it looks like there's loads of nice little coffee places and restaurants. Some of the cafes and stuff look really cute, and I am debating cancelling the dinner reservation here and maybe going somewhere in Tetbury for food. I might look at some reservations. I might look at some recommendations and see if there's anywhere that is good to eat here for dinner. So it might be nice, you know, to discover a new place. And we will have breakfast here in the morning, or maybe we'll do it the other way around, or maybe we'll have dinner here and then breakfast out. But we'll have a wander around and see where the mood takes us. Take you along with us, see how it goes. So I also don't know what's dog friendly and what isn't. It's obviously Cotswolds, so it's a fair assumption in the Cotswolds that you could bring a dog, but we still don't know. So I'll still have to be a bit careful on that. But let's have a wander around. I'm going to freshen up, but there's absolutely no point. So yeah, I might just try and brush my messy hair and then we'll head out. What do you say, Kiwi? Shall we go antiquing? That's what you do in Tetbury, isn't it? Lots of antique shops. Let's see if we can find any. Directions and getting lost, so let's check what time we booked dinner for. I'd booked dinner at the hotel for like 7:30, and I kind of just did it out of habit, I guess, because they asked when I made the reservation, which is obviously really good to ask if you want a dinner reservation, and when you don't know the area I think it's easy to eat in the hotel. But I found like a tapas place that had really good reviews, that is dog friendly, really close by. You know, I would love to have tapas, but then I had to go and cancel the dinner reservation, which I felt a bit awkward about. But it was really funny because when I told him can I cancel it, he knew exactly where I'd booked. He was like, oh, are you going to Lola's? I was like, yeah, how did you know? Must be the place. Probably go back and like freshen up a little bit before dinner maybe, and then I was supposed to look at what time I'd booked the table for. Yeah, 6:30, so it's an hour earlier than my reservation at the hotel, which I do feel happy about, to be honest, because I'm always hungry because I never eat throughout the day, especially when I'm going somewhere, because I just don't have time. Like, I'm trying to get so much done with work and then scheduling a video for the weekend and then packing up to go here and then the journey here. So I just never know when to fit it in. Someone was like, oh, I'll just eat when we get there. So yeah, when I arrive at the place, then I'm like, well, I'm really hungry, so I want to eat earlier. Thankfully, we've moved it to 6:30. I've heard of this place. This place is, Miriam. This place is supposed to be really good as well. I think I follow them on Instagram. It's really nice. And dogs are welcome. We'll have to come back and try this place. I don't know why they're not open. Police Museum. Top Banana Antiques Mall. Cute. Right, we've picked an absolutely adorable place to eat. It looks so cute. We're a little bit early, so I don't know if they're going to seat us yet, but we'll ask. I think we're about 10 minutes early, and I don't think it looks very busy at the moment, so we'll see. Because I booked for one, you could only book a bar stool, so we'll see how that works out. Let's have a look at it. It's actually adorable.
No rush, nowhere to be. Just this quiet, you and me. It's a cozy evening, hearts unwinding slow. Little lights are dancing in a gentle glow. Nothing fancy, nothing we have.
Right, we are just back from dinner. The microphone has run out of battery and the camera's about to run out of battery, so sorry if the audio here is bad. Dinner was delightful. That place is lovely. The only downside is furniture. Like, they were fully booked. I was so glad they could put us in. We were just put on like this tiny little table with a little stool, and the stool was wobbly and the table was wobbly, and it was very small, so it was a little bit precarious. Food more than made up for it, and the service, like, they were so friendly, they were so lovely. I didn't feel judged for being on my own. I didn't feel judged for eating on my own. We're also in a thoroughfare, like right beside the door, so everyone that came in and out, Kiwi was interested in, so I did have to do a lot of management with her. I managed to book a proper table. I don't know if when booking for one, they would give you a proper table. I think they'd probably just seat you there. It's a really nice place. I would highly recommend it. It's beautiful staff, beautiful, like really friendly, and the food was exceptional. I've basically brought half my meal back with me and dessert for when I inevitably get hungry later, because we had such an early dinner. But I'm so looking forward to bed. I'm just gonna get ready and go straight to bed now, because tomorrow we've got an early start exploring, and maybe we'll see some good girl. Maybe we'll try and do some antiquing and see. Kiwi's trying to fit into this small bed. Are you trying to fit? You fit perfectly. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if that was gonna work. Is that gonna work out for you? It's hilarious. Oh dear. Is that where you're gonna sleep? Right. Okay, maybe it will work. We're gonna get snuggled down, and I don't even think I'm gonna edit tonight because I'm just exhausted. It's definitely ready for bed. Love her so much. Just love you so much. You are the best. Good night from us, and we will see you in the morning. Good morning. Kiwi is just having some breakfast. Yummy, yummy. Then we're just going to go over for breakfast. What's the plan for today? So obviously plan number one is to find some coffee, find some good coffee. So I'm hoping there's good coffee at breakfast. I'll let you know what the breakfast setup is like. They said that I can have breakfast in the bar with Kiwi, and it's the same level of service and everything. Everything's available in the bar as in the restaurant. So they said. So we will see. And then we're going to wander around Tetbury and find some antique shops, hopefully antique shops that will let me and Kiwi in and have a look. I already found a little lamp that I want to have a look at. I'm probably not going to buy anything because saving for a couple of things. This year I want to maybe redo my kitchen. I've always wanted to redo the kitchen. And also I want to go to Mongolia. If I can't make it to Mongolia this year, I will be booking it for next year. I'm just still deciding what the best options are for going on your own. So yeah, those are my kind of major financial things this year. So I won't be purchasing any crazy antiques unless I absolutely fall in love with something, but I need to be restrained. We'll take you with us, see how the day goes. Let's head down for breakfast now. Kiwi has taken herself straight back to bed. Back in this tiny, tiny bed. Hey, was that nice? Oh, you're right. Funny girl. Right, let's take you with us for breakfast. Yes, very good. Wait. Oops. Oops. Okay, good. Morning. You alright? Oh, naturally. Waiting. Can we just sit anywhere for breakfast? Or yeah? Okay.
So all the continental stuff is over there, so I'll
Yeah.
select whatever you would like. There is hot food menus on the tables as well, so you can take a seat wherever you would like, and I'll come take your order in a couple of minutes.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Oh, goodness me. 21, I think. 21, yeah. Up the car, we're going to check out now and then explore Tetbury. I'm going to show you some really cute places that you could get breakfast here if you didn't have breakfast with your hotel, because there are just loads of cute little cafes and stuff, and all of them just look so inviting. So I'll show you some of those. Some of the brands we're familiar with from Burford. I say some of them, one of them. I'll show you that, so let's go check out. I'm hoping there's nothing left to settle up, honestly, because I prepaid for the room. But I don't know about like breakfast and stuff, so we'll see. It's so warm in this coat, but it's raining. Okay, let's actually triple check we've got everything. Hello, yeah, can I just check out?
Of course you can.
Thank
Just
you.
take the key.
Yeah, it's all good? Thank you so much. Perfect, that was easy. So, where shall we go first? Yeah, we'll show you the other breakfast options because my hair's covering all the microphone. Morning! This is Jessie Smith of Castle's Yard. And some lovely baked goods. Looks really nice actually. And that breakfast smells really good. I think Kiwi would definitely help herself. And then there's this little Cotswold farm cafe. That looks so cute. I think we'll try that for coffee because I had a black coffee for breakfast. I had a black coffee with breakfast, but it definitely didn't hit the coffee spot. I definitely need a cappuccino, but we might go hunting for some treasures first. I already mentioned I saw a lamp that I liked, and I have to guess the price. We'll see. Morning, thank you very much.
Nice girl.
Yeah, she's beautiful, isn't she? Oh, thank you. And then there's this place over here, which is closed, but it looks really nice. It looks really cute. It says all day breakfast and brunch, but there are people in there, but it does say that it's closed. But the menus and stuff are outside. Don't know if it's dog friendly though. That's the thing. So yeah, oh wow, look at that. That is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'll show you the lamp that I'm talking about. This feels ridiculous, like all this over a lamp, but I think it's so funny. I think it's so fun to go looking in these antiques places and guess how much these things are, and then see if you're right. Right, sadly it's closed, but look, this is the lamp and it's beautiful. And look at this one with the like the globe lampshade. I love that. But I guess a few things have prices on them, but I can't see the price of this one. But it's very beautiful. I wonder what the writing is. Right, we're going to go get a coffee and shelter from the rain and try and understand why the antique shops aren't open. Try here for some coffee. Can you stop? It looks very busy. Morning. Sorry? Yeah, she's beautiful, isn't she? You've had two Vizsla. They're an amazing breed, aren't they? Yeah. So you're waiting for a Vizsla puppy?
Just been born, so.
Oh, congratulations. That's so exciting. Aww. She's 3.5. She's very small. Have the visual that you've had, yours have been quite small as well. Like, do you have girls or? Yeah. She's little, but she's a sweetheart. I couldn't be without her now. I'll take her everywhere. Good morning. Hello. Is it okay if Kiwi sits with me for a coffee? Yeah. Thank you. Can I have a skinny cappuccino, please? Yes, please. And can I have a blueberry muffin as well? Thank you. It is, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Can I film the goods? Can you leave it? It's not for Kiwis. Leave it. Good job. Very good. I think in any circumstances, yeah. She is very good. Yeah, I'm very lucky. Oh, sorry. Yeah, she is very good. I don't think it really matters to dogs. Kiwi sits. She is, yeah. It's taken a lot of work. This place behind me is spot on, like so good. The menu looks incredible. I would go so far as to say that that is the best coffee shop I've been to for quite a long time. If you're in Tetbury, you have to go there. It's Cotswold Farm Shop. I think that's what it was called. But the aesthetics in there is so Cotswold. The produce looked amazing. All the baked goods looked amazing. The menu looked amazing, and I saw some people ordered some brunch off the menu next to me, and it just looked incredible. Like, it was so well presented and so colourful and beautiful. That is a top-notch place for sure. I wish I could have showed you more, but I couldn't. I didn't want to like film loads of people. Energy in there as well, like the vibe. Everyone was so friendly and welcoming. Like, a couple immediately spoke to me about their own visual when I walked in, which was just so lovely. And then the couple beside me was commenting on how well behaved Kiwi was, and then I asked them about like how late the antique shops open this morning, because when I went earlier nothing was open, and I didn't know if they were just not going to open today. If you're in Tetbury, highly recommend that place. Like, I will rave about that place to anybody. I'd recommend not getting breakfast at the hotel, but go and get breakfast there for sure. Now let's do some antiquing. The advice was, I don't know if I can bring Kiwi in, so it's going to be a case of asking at the door. So we'll just have to ask. She's very well behaved. We might have to do some puppy dog persuasion. Now, I do need to keep an eye on the time because I think the parking does run out soon. How much do you think the lamp is? That looks pretty. Morning, hello. How are you? Can I ask you how much the lamp is in the window with the writing on it?
I've got 85 on that. Hello.
Sorry?
85.
85,
Yeah,
okay.
It's been rewired.
So it works?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Like your bandana. You're very smart. What's your name?
Just love the writing on it. I don't
Yeah, so
even know
did I.
what it says, but it's
I don't think it
just
says anything,
beautiful.
but
Yeah.
Well, shall we do that, and I can wrap it up, and then you can pull up, because you can't manage.
No, I
Kiwi
think I
in
will
there.
struggle,
That's
yeah.
what I would do. Yeah.
Okay.
I've enjoyed having that one in the shop.
Rocking a different outfit.
Remember that you gave me.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the spot. Yes, I did.
Come on then.
Okay, I will pack that up for you.
That's so
and,
kind.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Have you taken her in the pet shop?
No, we might go there now.
Oh, you ought to go in there.
Yeah? Oops, so we bought the lamp. I don't know why. Stupidly didn't bring battery handles. You going in? Yes. Oh, that was disastrous. Kiwi just jumped on the camera. You're in there with all your things. Shall we put your new bow on? That was adorable. Hey, what a lovely pet shop.